She didn't knock. She stood at the edge of my driveway with her arms crossed, clipboard tucked under one elbow, like a badge of authority she never actually earned. I knew who she was before she said a word, the HOA enforcer everyone warned me about. Around the neighborhood, people called her Karen, not behind her back, but openly, like a weather condition you prepared for. "You're in violation," she said flatly, stepping closer. No greeting, no explanation, just accusation. I calmly asked which rule I'd broken. That's when her voice rose. She pointed at my fence, my lawn, even my front porch, listing supposed infractions that sounded more like personal opinions than actual regulations. When I questioned her, she leaned in and lowered her voice, threatening fines, liens, and even legal action if I didn't fix things immediately. What she didn't expect was that I'd already dealt with this kind of nonsense before. I told her I'd reviewed the HOA bylaws and the local municipal codes. Everything on my property complied with both. That's when she snapped. She claimed the HOA rules overruled the city, and that she didn't need to explain herself to me. Neighbors had started watching from their windows, and that only fueled her confidence. So I did something that completely changed the tone of the conversation. I pulled out my phone, not to record her, but to open the city ordinance page I had bookmarked. I showed her the exact section that protected homeowners from arbitrary HOA enforcement. It clearly stated that any rule conflicting with city law was unenforceable. Then I showed her the email I had received weeks earlier from the city compliance office, confirming my property was fully legal. Her face changed. Not anger, panic. She tried to dismiss it, muttering that she'd check with the board. I politely told her she was welcome to, but until then, she was trespassing and needed to leave my property. I even quoted the statute that defined harassment and unlawful threats related to HOA enforcement. She backed away without another word. 2 days later, I received a formal apology email from the HOA board. Not from Karen, she never spoke to me again, but from the president, confirming there were no violations and that no further action would be taken. The best part wasn't winning. It was watching someone who relied on intimidation realize that the law doesn't care how loud you are. It only cares who's right.